Welcome to the Wilderness Journal. With your host, Kyle Randall. Journal is underwritten by
Eagle Valley Outfitters. Whether it's archery or firearms, big lakes or small streams, whether it's broadheads or bullets, boots or baitcasters, you can get it at Eagle Valley Outfitters, US 23 North, Pinconning. And by the Corn Crib of Farwell, Michigan. The Corn Crib now features universal grain burners and Great Lakes stoves, furnaces, and portable heaters. Indoor, outdoor, freestanding or insert, add it on or build it in new. That's the Corn Crib, where they're heating it up with corn. And by that's Hopkins Trophy Whitetails. And by Plowman's Carts, makers of the Huntin' Buddy custom cart. Plowman's has sales, service, parts, and rentals. That's Plowman's Carts, where we turn work into play.
and by viewers like you.
Hi everybody, welcome to the Wilderness Journal. I'm your host as always, Kyle Randall, and I truly want to thank you for joining us today. Hey, we've got a great program. Miss T and I are headed up to Canada up to see our friend Eric Lund at Esnagami Lodge, and joining us is one of the most special guests we've ever had on the program. Yeah, it's my grandson, Ian Lilly. Now, Ian is just 7 years old, and coincidentally, so is Liam, my buddy Eric Lund's son. Now, these two guys talk on the internet quite frequently. They've become kind of buddies, and Liam invited Ian to come up to camp to do some fishing. Well, you know, when you got a 7-year-old that's like, Pa, when are we going fishing? Pa, Liam Lund asked me if I would come fishing, and you told me I could go, and when are we going? Yeah, you get the point. You go fishing. We threw all the stuff in the truck, and this summer we headed up there and had 4 days of the most fun. This, friends, is what it's all about. If you want to get young people involved in the outdoors, if you're looking for a place to take your young person, your child, your grandchild fishing, and make sure that they get hooked on it just like you did, this is the trip for you.
Like I said earlier, joining Miss T and I was our eldest grandson, Ian. This trip is what he'd asked for his birthday, and how do you tell a kid that wants to go fishing? No. Yeah.
There's a bear.
And as it turned out, fishing wouldn't be the only entertainment Ian'd have on this trip. On the way up there, Miss T had spotted a bear, and it turned out to be a sow with not 2 but 3 cubs. And these bears are right out Ian's truck window. Yeah, this ain't no zoo.
How come you didn't get out and get any real close-ups?
No.
Wise, very wise. You don't
And friends, all of the excitement of this road trip, including Ian's first ever float plane ride with Greg over at Nakina Air, were just the precursors to the actual event. You see, Liam had invited up Ian for their birthdays, and they were going to do the fishing, and that relegated Eric and Miss T and I to the level of support staff, basically. Yeah.
Stop, because I don't think you need that much line dragging, and you're just going to get snagged.
We were fishing for walleye, big-time walleye. We'd even get into some northerns later, but for now, now we were looking for a little bit of lunch.
We got a fish!
Yep.
Are we going to use the net?
Yeah, keep it out that way.
Are we going to use it?
Okay.
No, you just keep track of your fish, Ian. Keep big digging. Jeez, you got something big on there, Ian.
He weren't done fighting it, yeah. Look at that.
That's a nice looking walleye there.
Nice looking walleye for your first walleye in Canada.
I know, it's happy too.
Here's the net if you do want them, Kyle.
Okay,
That's a huge walleye.
that's a very good one. There you go, first walleye in Canada. Turn around, look around there and say, that is how it's done.
That's how it's done.
Yeah, that's how it's done. I'll pull the hook out of that.
A little more line up here.
Now, are we saving fish for shore lunch or not yet, right? Okay. You want to throw that back? Put your hand on the belly. Right there. That's okay. Good job.
Hey. Congratulations.
Good job, buddy.
I can still see it.
Yeah. First fish in Canada.
Oh, yeah.
Well done.
Nice little 2-pound walleye.
Yeah. That's
Bad for a first fish.
That's not bad. That's a lot better than I did.
Well, just like that, Ian had his first Canadian walleye ever, and it was a dandy. We got back to fishing. You know, that's one of the great things about this place. It's the perfect place to bring a young person.
What'd you think of that one? That was a pretty good walleye there.
That was heavy too.
Yeah, he fought hard, didn't he? I was thinking I'd like to have a frying pan with that fish.
Now, granted, at age 7, Ian and Liam are both already old hands at this fishing thing. But just in case you think your young person wouldn't sit still for this, I'll tell you the secret.
Easy one.
It's really pretty simple. It's keeping kids, and anybody else for that matter, on the fish. And honestly, that's why we were here. This place is the perfect place to keep kids of any age catching as many fish as their tired arms will crank.
Here, you're fishing.
And it wasn't 2 minutes after the boys both cast back out, and this time it was Liam's turn.
Got one. There you go.
Got one full.
Now I'm smoking.
There. Yeah, that's another nice fish. There's a big one, buddy.
We're tied now.
Okay, guide him over this way. And there you go. Hey, that's a big one. Nice work, son.
Is that a big one?
Yeah.
Hey, leech on his tail.
A leech on his tail. Yeah, there is a leech on his
Can I
tail.
pull it up? Oh, he just cooed. Can I let him go, Dad?
Yeah, here, pull him up and
Move it here.
Can I,
Show Mrs. Randall there. That's it.
There.
That's it, guys.
Yeah, nice fish, buddy.
Now, in case you missed it, that was like a 3-pound walleye Liam just caught, and before he could even get his line back in the water, yeah, Ian had another one.
We do have some. We may put some on.
That? Yeah, looks like a fish. How about that? Looks like a nice walleye.
I can see it.
Can you see it? Can you see it,
Walleye,
Grammy?
walleye, walleye.
Okay, reel down. Reel down. Reel, don't give him slack. Just reel. Turn the reel handle, buddy, a little bit. Lower the rod tip just a bit. That up and lift it up. When he comes in, I'll land it.
We're not using
I'm betting.
There, a nice walleye, buddy.
He has such a walleye.
You are getting it done.
I think we can get another minute.
What do you think?
Can you catch me another?
Nice and easy. Good job. We'll get some. Good job.
Now, I'm not kidding, folks. These kids were doing this on their own for the most part, and I gotta tell you, they were getting it done.
Reel. Reel. I think that's
I catch it good.
You are catching fish. Easy. Don't lean too far back.
This is his fourth fish.
Yeah.
And he's third. The last one he lost it.
Well, he ain't got this one yet, does he? Keep the rod tip.
Ah!
Yeah, that's a big one.
Pike.
Hold it out this way and turn the reel. Attaboy, right there. You are tearing it up.
I know.
You're like Grammy. You just got that walleye thing. I don't know what it is. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I'll land it. There.
Liam, your pole. Grab your pole.
Your pole,
You got
buddy.
a nibble.
You got a fish. Fish,
You
Liam.
have to grab it and set the hook on her. I think you got to.
Another bite.
Hey, set the hook, son.
There's another one. There's a double.
Yeah, there you go.
Fine.
Well, you get
Crank
on
it up. Crank it up.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh,
Liam
that's
needs
pretty
help
nice. That's a nice
now.
fish.
You just lay that one right here and let's get Liam's in. We're up.
Whoa,
We'll have a
look at
double.
that
Whoa,
one.
hold on there, big boy.
If he could get that one out.
Yeah.
Beauty.
I think that's one, and I hit four.
There we go.
We just
got
got
him.
started. There's two.
Hey,
All
hey,
right,
you
a
guys
double.
caught 2 at the same time.
You guys are good.
Not allowed to do that. Did you know that?
This is only for advanced fishermen.
Now, friends, I don't know what they call it where you come from, but where I hang out, yeah, that's good fishing.
Go.
All
Good job,
Good work,
guys.
fellas. Good
Nicely
work.
done.
Liam, give me 5. That's slimy. Give me 5. Hey, that's slimy too. Good work, guys.
Nice job, buddy.
Finally.
Finally.
You guys have got it going on.
We need another minnow on here.
What do you think?
I
Gotta
got
get some more
the
minnows.
minnow.
You know, there was no great magic here. All it really took was just motoring the boat back up over the boys' spot. We'd get 'em rigged up and cast back out into the wind, let the boat drift through. You know, the same exact things we'd be doing for ourselves or for you if you were along on this trip.
So you got this fishing thing down. When were you in Canada before this?
No.
This is your first time, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the point. This isn't taking kids fishing. This is a fishing trip that happens to have kids on it. There's no special provisions. There's just great fishing.
Boom, you just had a bite, Ian. Hit, set him. You got him. You got him, Edie. Ah, good job. Now keep your rod pointed over there. See if Liam can get one on the same time. See you get another double.
Like,
You think so?
probably another one.
I bet it's a walleye.
They're the best.
Well,
Look at that.
That's a walleye.
You are definitely Grammy's
they're interested in my.
grandchild. There's
in
no
my
doubt at
pole.
all.
They're interested
Okay,
in
hold on. Look at there.
me.
There is another. You are just knocking them stiff. You and Liam
know.
are getting it done.
I know.
You guys should be feeding me. I'm just going to send the two of you out so we have shore lunch. You know who's the only better walleye fisherman I know than you? Grammy. She is absolutely the best, but you're catching up. You know, this is the sharp side, bottom side. There you go.
I really do catch all of these.
Yeah, you really
Hey,
did.
Dad, here.
All right, put her back, nice and gentle. Think you got one.
I do. Hey, Daddy.
Here, Lane.
You got a bite. I'd reel it.
Set the hook, Liam. Jerk it up. Jerk it up.
All right, Ian, sit down. I think there's another one.
I caught 3 fish. Right after mine.
Right after yours, yeah. Hold on to him, buddy.
See, let me
It's
check
a
the
big
bag.
one.
Dad.
Liam, that's a nice looking
That
walleye
is a
there.
big one, buddy.
Reel it, more line.
Yep, sit down, please.
Take turns, Ian.
That is a
Reel in
smoker
a bit
there.
more
Look at
line.
the size of that
Keep
one.
going, keep it tight. Whoa. Reel in some more line. Here, okay. Okay, now try lifting it up. Over this way.
Look at that one.
Whoa.
That is a big old good.
Nice fish.
Knucklehead.
Look at that.
Now that's some serious fishing.
Yeah, go tell Tina that's some serious fishing.
Now that's some serious fishing.
You got that right. Nice job, Liam.
Looks like he has a nose food.
Yeah, just a little bit. He'll be all right.
Can I have him go?
You betcha.
There you go.
Liam, good work.
Now, friends, I have been on a lot of fishing trips where we never caught in a whole week what these boys had already caught in the first couple of hours of the first day. And as it turned out, yeah, they were just getting warmed up. I gotta tell you, this kind of thing, taking young people like this and seeing them get into fishing, having this much fun and excitement, well, it really does my old heart some good. This is as good as it gets, and if this doesn't warm you up somewhere deep inside just a little, well, then I think you better run to the cardiologist, because quite frankly, you need some help.
That's his fourth one.
I don't know. He's doing them.
Can you
Uh-oh, look at that.
Log.
He fought just like a log. See what you got? What kind of fish is that?
Fortunately, they weren't all stick
Get
bite,
him,
no.
There's another one for Team Liam.
How about the?
How about Team
How about the team EL?
How you doing? Is that a big one? Looks like a big one.
How about the team EL?
There you go. Get him. Get him. We got a double.
Yeah, we got a double on there, right in the hole.
No, make that
Sit
small
up.
fish.
Sit up so I can
I
see
got the bigger fish
Yeah,
right now.
I know you got a big fish. I can tell. Ooh, you do have a big fish too.
Does he?
Yeah, he really does.
Good. Here, yeah. Want the net for that one?
Just fight him. Don't lose your pole. Yeah, look at that.
Is that a trophy?
That's close. It's close.
Oh, Liam, you got a nice one as well.
Well, just as I managed to knock Ian's fish off at the boat, Eric very wisely chose to use a net for Liam's.
There.
And he
Liam,
only
what
does
do you
that to
think
your
about that?
granny.
I got a fourth, fifth fish.
There's
Now he
another
got
one.
Beautiful.
He got a fish.
You guys are getting it done. Another double.
No, we've got
Big
11.
walleye.
Don't. Ow!
Yeah, 11 and a swat in the face. You got a
Right in the hand.
little love tap from your walleye there.
Right.
Yeah, that fish was about 22 inches long, Ian. You need one about 2 inches longer for a trophy.
Yep.
How long is this one?
That one looks like about 20 maybe.
Yep, that's right in that neighborhood. These are beautiful fish. You guys are gorgeous. The berry.
Well, and no sooner did Liam put his fish back, and
Get it,
Ian
big
had
boy.
another fish on.
Don't horse him. Call the Coast Guard. Get again. Oh my goodness.
And no sooner did Ian hook up and
There's another double.
Yeah, there's another double.
Hold him, boys. Hold him.
Make that 13 fish.
Yep, that's a baker's dozen. There's one. Yep, there's another. Hold on.
It's too wild.
Pair of bookends.
Set your sounds. You're going to get a bull man. We're going to get a picture of both of you. Back up a little bit.
Well, now how's that for a pair to draw to? Yeah. Well, and after a little bit of trouble handling the fish, you know, they are 7.
All right, I think that's all right.
I got an easy one.
Well, after the picture-taking rodeo, we got back to fishing, and you guessed it.
Make that 50.
Sit down.
You gotta stay sitting down. Somebody's got a fish.
15.
Yeah, that is a fish.
That's a big one.
Make that 15.
Yeah, look at the size of that one.
Works, Liam. There you go.
You guys.
Wow.
Good.
Look at these walleye.
Now we have 15 fish. No, wait. 15 walleye.
So look at me, Liam.
16.
What's your secret?
I don't really know.
You don't really know? Well, whatever it is, it's working. I think you've got a pretty good guy.
Yeah, he does have a good guy. Here you go, son.
No, I don't. I'm just sitting there.
Well, your dad's not bad either.
Yeah.
We're getting farther away
Thanks.
from the island. Now that's good fishing.
Yeah. You gonna put that back?
What is it? We got fish on the rock now. Ah!
How many is that, you guys?
That's 16.
16 fish?
Yep.
You guys are tearing it up. 16 fish, and we've been out here an hour and 20 minutes.
Friends, every time I figured it was time for lunch, yeah,
Oh, the kids
and them kids would start catching fish again.
Hold that pole up.
It's going to
Nice
take
easy,
the pole
nice
away
easy.
from it.
Get that under him, too. That's another nice. Oh, look at that. Beautiful.
19.
Nice work.
Ow!
They give you a little wall.
No, I'm gonna take it out. You said I could take the next one.
Sure, you can take it out. Let me get the line organized here.
All right.
You want to hold him? You can hold him with one hand. That's a pretty heavy fish.
I get the video.
Okay, can you get the hook out?
Nice, get that.
Okay, this is
It was in
bad.
there better than it looked, didn't it?
Hook's a little. There we go. There you go.
Ew, he's
Liam, nice fish.
It was like being on a merry-go-round. Liam threw his fish back,
Hit
and
him, hit him. There you go. Oh, double. Oh, you lost one, I think. You got one. There's another one. Another one like the other one. Keep your rod out there, buddy. You guys are just hammering. There was 2 fish there. I saw both them rods bending. How's that one feel? Don't reel while you're hearing that noise. Let them fight. Hold on. Reel it up a little more.
Who used the net this side?
This way. Reel it up a little more.
Who used the net this
You want the net?
Yeah.
All right.
I have to catch it.
You want to net it? You remember how? Net first. Underneath, underneath, underneath. Lift up, lift up, lift up. You got him. Lift him up. All the way. Big fish. Lift him up. Whoa. Nice. Look at that. I say, look. Look in there. That is a big old walleye. Look at that. You want to pull the hook out of there? You actually are having fun. Take that out. Not allowed to have fun.
There you are.
See if you can pull it out. Just put that right in there. There you go. Good job.
No minnow.
Nope, he ate your minnow, but you got a big old fish. Yes, you sure can. Hold right on to him right there. Say, look at that, Grammy. Wow, that is a really nicest. No, we're just. There he goes. Nice fish, guys. Right here. Oh, slimy. Let me. Slimed me. He slimed me, Grammy.
yeah, I know what you're thinking, and yes, sometimes it is hard to get those kids to behave, and you don't know the half of it.
Hey, shush! What are you doing? When I get caught fishing when I'm supposed to be working, I get the gears. What's the deal? What's this?
I'm on a break.
You're on a break, huh?
We're still feeding Tina, right?
I just said that you were sneaking up on the boys, and Ian said, what'd you say, Ian?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Well, even if watching all those fish the boys were catching had got the better of Tina, there was no way Ian was letting her catch up. No.
Yep, Grammy and Ian got a double.
You got one too, Liam.
Oh, we got a triple. Three for the price of one.
We've got 23 fish now.
Okay, Liam, I'm going to get you to go on this side
Come
of me
this
over
way.
here.
Come this way.
And I'm going to
Come this
lean.
way.
Here, you go over here. Go on the other side of me. That's a big one. Okay, bring it up, buddy.
We've got 23
Bring it up.
fish.
Bring it up.
I got the net.
Well, after untying what appeared to be the beginnings of a pretty fair size, macrame plant hanger, we got all 3 of those fish into the boat.
24, I don't know. I don't know.
What's
Whoop.
3?
Oh, there goes that one.
Curtain.
You guys are getting it done.
Oh, it's a foot right back.
There's the last one. You want to put that back?
Yeah.
And then, you want to go to lunch?
Yeah.
All right, put it back.
Friends, we intended to make a fishing show about 3 days of fishing with these boys together. The truth is, we made the entire program in the first 2.5 hours of the first morning.
Ready for lunch?
Yeah.
All right, let's go get some lunch. All righty. Put your rod up.
Oh, Daddy.
We'll go out after lunch.
Okay.
This is like herding cats and nailing jello to a tree.
And finally, we were going to get to eat. But I did have to give the boys a little warning, you know.
There's going to be full-grown adult men show up to lodge tonight that didn't catch that many fish. And I don't want you teasing them, you hear me? It ain't nice.
How come we can't get
No teasing old guys. Okay?
that one?
Promise, no teasing?
Well, we did take a quick break for some lunch, and then, as promised, went right back out to fish. And you know, the boys caught some more tremendous fish. Walleye 22, 23 inches long.
Beautiful. Check that out.
Believe it or not, in 3 or 4 hours of the very first day, the kids had caught well over 50 walleye, and they were still catching them. Now, some of you might think this is sort of heavy lifting for a couple of 7-year-olds, but you know, the only complaint I heard in the whole day was much too soon. Yeah, it was over. Well, after a couple of more days of tremendous fishing, it was unfortunately time to really go.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Friends, take your kids fishing.
Now, friends, that was a trip. I'm exhausted just sitting here watching it. Yeah, those kids caught so many fish, had such a great time, and there were so many things we couldn't even show you that we just couldn't jam them all into 1.5 hour program. Still, there are memories from that trip that are going to last forever, both for me and Misty, and I assure you, Ian and Liam are going to look back on this years from now and they're going to go, we did that? There you go. Good job, man.
There's your lunch, Pop.
There's my lunch, thank you.
That's not for you. That's for my dad.
Oh, I see. Now I see how it is.
You betcha.
Sorry, Pop.
Look up, Liam. Hold him up on the whoa. All right, I think that's all right. There, good
Nice
job.
work. Nice work.
Nice work, Dad.
Yeah, hey, thank you. This is the first time I have caught a fish and not landed it myself. My 7-year-old son grabbed it for me.
We got 110 fish. We got 100 in 3 days. In 3 days.
Hey, shush, what are you doing?
I really do catch all of these.
Well, friends, those are indeed some Wilderness Journal quality memories, and we truly need to thank again Eric and Sue Lund, our host and hostess, certainly Liam Lund for inviting Ian up, and I want to thank Ian too for doing such a great job. You know, you made this trip easy, buddy. You made it fun for an old guy to see it through the eyes of a youngster, all new, all shiny, all exciting again. I truly do appreciate it. And while I'm on the topic of appreciation, you know, I truly appreciate Miss T putting down the fishing pole for the most part, doing the tough camera chores and watching the fun instead of having it. That's not easy, hon, and I truly appreciate it. Folks, we hope we see you out there. We hope you get your young people out and show them the excitement and the thrill that you and I know fishing in the outdoors can be. If we do, well, you can bet we're going to stop and share a cup and a fire and some great stories. And if we don't see you out there, well, at the very least, we hope to see each and every one of you right back here for another episode of the Wilderness Journal.
The Wilderness Journal is underwritten by
Eagle Valley Outfitters. Whether it's archery or firearms, big lakes or small streams, whether it's broadheads or bullets, boots or baitcasters, you can get it at Eagle Valley Outfitters, US 23 North, Pinconning. And by the Corn Crib of Farwell, Michigan. The Corn Crib now features universal grain burners and Great Lakes stoves, furnaces, and portable heaters. Indoor, outdoor, freestanding or insert, add it on or build it in new. That's the Corn Crib, where they're heating it up with corn. And by, that's Hopkins Trophy Whitetails. And by Plowman's Carts, makers of the Huntin' Buddy custom cart. Plowman says sales, service, parts, and rentals. That's Plowman's Carts, where we turn work into play.
If you'd like more information about any of the folks we hunt and fish with or anything you've seen on this program, please pull us up online at www.wildernessjournal.com. Or you can write to us at Wilderness Journal, P.O. Box 320, Paris, Michigan 49338. And remember, send us a copy of your favorite trophy picture, and maybe you'll be the next one featured right here in the Wilderness Journal family album. Taxidermy provided by True North Taxidermy in Morley, Michigan. Web design provided by Mr. Scott Shea of S&J Design. Music provided by Mr. Dave Dalton. Vehicles provided by Marco Chrysler of Big Rapids and the Dodge Truck Division. Closed captioning made possible by E.J. Ryle Lures and Custom Rod Cases.